Imagine a conscious contact with God so strong that no matter what you are doing or not doing, that no matter what your kids are up to or not up to, and that whether you've got the person of your dreams or they're just not cooperating, that you are happy, content, and at peace. A space where everyone else's thoughts, attitudes, and actions are beautiful and exactly as they are supposed to be. Well, this is the space where I like to play. My name is Mischa Z, and this is today's Bitch Slap. Join me as I shed light on the thoughts, actions, and attitudes that are causing you pain, and we train our minds to go to the capital S inner self, the joy that is waiting for us, the God within. Walking, recording with my Shure MV88 mic. Go buy it off of my resource page, belove.media/resources. I've got all sorts of other cool stuff there. Books, podcast tech. I'm going to be building it out with more things in the future. Stuff that helps me thrive in life. That was not the purpose of this episode. However, we're encouraged to make offers. Make an offer. So there you go. I'm making you an offer. Enjoy these episodes that I put out. Learn with me, grow with me, laugh with me. But at the same time, go buy the fun toys that I'm telling you about. So if you haven't purchased the Shure MV88 mic yet, go purchase it. Now, oh my gosh, it's fun getting back on track. I believe a few episodes ago, perhaps 3 or 4, I was talking about how I was getting back on track. I'd gone camping. My brother had been to town, and I was pretty blown out after the summit. So I was having a hard time finding focus in the moment. And it's starting to fall back in place one day at a time as I do the next indicated step. So I've got an email list that came from the summit, and some of you listeners may be part of that email list. If you are, hello. So glad to have you on board. Thank you for listening and partaking and being on this awesome journey with me. And you can also send me an email at any time, info@belove.media. Say hi, check in, ask me questions. Tell me what you like, what you don't like, whatever. Oh, go leave me a 5-star review on the Apple Podcast. Anyhow, so I'm tasked to email my list, and one of the programs that can automate that is called Active Campaign, and you can do all these super cool flows. So as people log into the summit and register, they enter one flow, and then if they buy the VIP, they're pushed over to another flow, and then if you do this, you're pushed over to another flow, and then ultimately I want you in the nurture campaign flow, and where I can add value to your life and sell you things, and we can interact and all this fun stuff. And I'd hired Andrea Peer. You can Google her, Facebook her. She's super gifted at what she does. She was the tech who helped me build out the summit. Andrea, if you're listening, love you. Thank you so much for being part of my team and helping me. But she had Porsche Cayenne just went by. I had to pause it because he was very excited to get around that corner and stomp on it as he went by. I might too if I had a shiny black Cayenne, which reminds me of a funny story. I almost did buy a shiny black Cayenne Turbo back in the day. This was about 8 years ago, 9 years ago. I don't know. I've never been a super big car guy, and God bless you if you are. Some people love their cars. I've been more of having fun with my house. I'm more of a house guy, which I think I learned from my dad. But I was buying that Cayenne Turbo, which is a ridiculously cool car. And for whatever reason, I was going to lease it. And we worked it out and had the payment and this and that. And the deal was pretty much done. And I was happy with everything. And then they went and pulled my credit. And my credit score wasn't, at the time, quite good enough to qualify for the amazing payment. So the deal fell apart. I came back to my senses and was like, I don't need a Porsche Cayenne. And again, if you have one, God bless you. If you have, love your cars, love them. I've had some, whatever. Anyway, distracted. Now I barely ever drive, so I have a Ford, like a 2001 pick-em-up truck. My son Waylon, I had that nice Mazda CX-9. Instead of buying the Porsche Cayenne, I bought the CX-9 with all the trimmings, leather, all the fun stuff, the nav, all the goodies. And a year or so ago, my son Waylon was like, I want the shiny car. And I was like, you know what? You can have the shiny car. I'll take the raggedy old truck. So Waylon has the shiny car. I have the raggedy old truck. And it just makes me think of home. Jackson, Wyoming. My roots. So it's a weird thing. Anyhow, thank you for the diversion. So, active campaign. I'm finally catching up enough where I can play with active campaign myself. And it's taken me a while to get to this point, but here's the point. I have people in the nurture flow, and when somebody new, because randomly people are coming into the summit, and the summit is evergreen, which means people can still register for the Tools for a Good Life Summit. Go check it out if you haven't registered and watched any of the speakers. And then anybody who does that today, they get into the evergreen flow, which is an email flow, which releases the speakers day 1, day 2, day 3, etc. They get 120 hours of free access to the non-VIP interviews and all that. But after that, I needed the tag to get them into the nurture campaign. And I actually figured it out today. And it felt so good. And that is part of the tech that I love playing with. So I love the email follow-up systems and all that kind of stuff. It's just so cool how you can do all that. And, the toys and the tech to do that now are so awesome. And visually, they're super cool. And, they show you the flows and the trees and all that. And so I was able to, I'd had a couple new people in the queue that were stuck in the evergreen queue. Sorry about the language if you're not tracking me, but I needed to bump them over to the nurture path flow. And I quickly figured out how to add that tag, and it worked. And that's so fun. And it's fun having fun. I guess that's my point. It's I'm past a little bit of the overwhelm, still in a slight overwhelm state, but having fun versus just like survival. Anyway, that's what I've got for you. Love to all. Have a great day. Go chase some dreams. Go try new things. Learn new stuff. Take messy action. Get overwhelmed. Yeah, life is good. Peace out. Thank you for spending time with me today. As someone who is committed to growth and service to this world, I so appreciate your willingness to come with me, go within, and serve our world through change. If you found value in this podcast and you know someone who can use this message, share this episode with them. Share it so our mission can be achieved one episode at a time. And of course, subscribe so you can hear more. And lastly, for more resources on what has helped me on my journey and can help you on yours, go to belove.media/resources. That's BELOVE.media/resources. Thank you again for listening.